woman who betrayed you is praying you skip this, because if you do, heaven will not be able to stop the disaster she has set against your life. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, listen. This is critical. Open this immediately or the secret she hid for months will destroy everything you love. Open now before her plan activates. My beloved child, listen carefully and don't you dare scroll because these next few seconds are not ordinary seconds, these are spiritually charged seconds, these are rescue seconds, these are the seconds heaven crafted specifically for you because the woman who betrayed you, the one who smiled in your face while planting destruction behind your back, the one whose sweetness was nothing but strategy, the one whose kindness was nothing but camouflage, she is praying right now, yes, praying, that you skip this, that you look away, that you scroll fast, because she knows the truth inside this message will collapse her entire plan before it activates, and Archangel Michael is standing beside you saying, "My beloved, stay. Listen. This is critical for your destiny, because heaven has been watching her for months, watching her weave lies, watching her twist stories, watching her plant thoughts into others, watching her use your trust as her weapon, and heaven kept silent until now because heaven wanted you to grow spiritually strong enough to handle the revelation, and today is that moment, the moment where her illusion shatters, the moment where her secret breaks open, the moment where the truth she hid for months finally rises to the surface. My child, feel your chest right now, yes, that tightness is not fear, it is recognition. It is your spirit remembering every strange feeling you had about her, every moment where your intuition whispered, something is wrong, every time your body felt heavy around her without knowing why, every time your energy dipped when she entered the room, every time you felt drained after talking to her. These were not coincidences. These were warnings from heaven, from your spirit, from your guardian angel, from the universe itself, telling you to be careful, to stay alert, to protect your heart, but you kept giving benefit of the doubt, you kept loving, you kept trusting, because your heart is pure, because you don't betray people, because you don't plot behind backs, because you don't carry poison in your smile. But she does. And that is why heaven intervened today. My beloved child, there is something she has been hiding for months, a truth so sharp it could have cut your peace, a truth so heavy it could have crushed your spirit, a truth so dangerous it could have damaged your future, and she was counting on you never discovering it. But Archangel Michael stepped forward, sword drawn, wings wide, saying, "No more. The time of hidden betrayal is over. Heaven is exposing her because your destiny cannot be held hostage by someone else's darkness. My child, listen, her plan was not emotional, it was intentional. She didn't slip once, she repeated her betrayal. She didn't hesitate, she calculated. She didn't act out of hurt, she acted out of jealousy, out of insecurity, out of fear of your rise. She watched your blessings growing and instead of celebrating, she started plotting. She saw your confidence returning and instead of supporting, she started sabotaging. She sensed your breakthroughs approaching and instead of protecting, she started poisoning the environment around you. But heaven says, what she built in darkness is about to collapse in light. This message is not here to scare you, it is here to save you. It is here to pull you out before her final move launches. Because she has one last step left, one last attempt, one last hidden action she thought you would never see, but Archangel Michael has already stepped between you and her plan, blocking it, destroying it, breaking it apart. My beloved child, that feeling you have right now, that sudden silence in your mind, that drop in your stomach, that realization forming in your heart, is heaven confirming what your intuition knew long ago. And here is the deepest truth: she was never stronger than you, she just moved in shadows while you moved in honesty. She tried to manipulate people's thoughts about you, but heaven is now reversing everything. She tried to twist your image, but heaven will restore it. She tried to plant doubts about you, but heaven will uproot every lie. She tried to delay your blessings, but heaven is accelerating them. Because when Archangel Michael steps into a situation, darkness loses before the battle even begins. My beloved child, you must understand that not every person who smiles at you carries good intentions, not every person who stays close wishes you well, and not every person who calls you friend is loyal. But heaven kept you safe from her final blow by bringing you to this message. That is why your eyes didn't scroll. That is why your heart didn't look away. That is why something inside you said, "Wait, this is for me." Because it is for you. And now heaven gives you your instruction: distance yourself energetically, emotionally, spiritually. Pull back your trust. Pull back your heart. Pull back your secrets. Pull back your kindness. You owe her nothing. Her season in your life has expired. Her access to your energy has ended. Her influence over your path is broken. My beloved child, your destiny is shifting. Her plan is collapsing. And the disaster she created will not touch you. Heaven will not allow it. Archangel Michael stands guard. You are safe. You are protected. You are free. My beloved child, don't blink, don't move, don't let your attention escape even for a second, because what I'm about to reveal is heavier, darker, deeper, and more spiritually explosive than anything you've heard so far, and if you miss even one line, you may miss the divine shield Archangel Michael is lowering over your life right now, because the woman who betrayed you, the one whose darkness has been hiding behind gentle eyes, whose cruelty has been covered by soft words, whose venom has been disguised as sweetness, she is trembling at this moment because heaven has begun to expose her shadows, heaven has begun to strip her mask, heaven has begun to unravel the secret she hid for months and months, hoping you would remain blind, hoping you would remain silent, hoping you would remain trusting. But the truth is this: your spirit has always known, your intuition has always whispered, your soul has always sensed a storm around her. And Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, stay with me. Don't skip. Don't scroll. This moment is sacred, and if you listen fully, I will destroy the last trap she built." My child, feel your heartbeat right now. It's shifting, it's tightening, it's reacting, because your spirit recognizes this energy. Your spirit remembers every moment she drained you, every moment she lied with confidence, every moment she manipulated situations to make herself look innocent and you look wrong, every moment she laughed behind your back while pretending to care about you in front of others, every moment she took advantage of your kindness because she thought your silence was weakness, but she didn't know you were being protected by heaven all along. Her betrayal was not emotional, it was strategic. It was designed. It was intentional. She studied your patterns, your habits, your vulnerabilities, and used them as stepping stones for her plan, and heaven kept watching, quietly, patiently, waiting for the exact moment to intervene, and this, right here, right now, is that moment. My beloved child, heaven is showing me something. She built her plan like a thread, slowly, softly, secretly. First she tried to break your confidence, then she tried to damage your reputation subtly, then she tried to influence people close to you, then she tried to isolate you emotionally, and finally she prepared a final strike that she believed would collapse everything you love. But what she didn't know is that heaven saw her every move, every whisper, every hidden intention. Heaven watched her stitch together deception. Heaven watched her act like the perfect innocent flower in front of others while planting thorns in your path behind the scenes. Heaven watched her speak blessings from her mouth but curse you in her mind. Heaven watched her smile at you while hiding the knife behind her back. And Archangel Michael was waiting, sword raised, wings stretched, watching for the moment heaven gave him permission to protect you without mercy, and that moment is now. My beloved child, the reason you felt heaviness inside your chest these past days, the reason you felt tired for no reason, the reason your emotions kept fluctuating, the reason you felt spiritually drained at random hours, the reason you felt a strange emptiness after seeing her, it's because she wasn't attacking your body, she was attacking your energy. Betrayal is not always physical. Sometimes betrayal is spiritual. Sometimes betrayal is emotional sabotage. Sometimes betrayal is energetic contamination. And she carried the kind of energy that was designed to dim your light, weaken your confidence, confuse your direction, and delay your blessings. But heaven refuses to let her delay you any longer. My child, listen very carefully. There is a secret she has been sitting on for months, a truth she never wanted to come out, a truth that, if revealed earlier, would have broken you emotionally, but now, because you are spiritually stronger, heaven is ready to expose it. She has been speaking things about you to the wrong person. She has been twisting your story. She has been using information you shared in trust as a weapon. She has been painting herself as the victim and you as the villain because she knew people would believe her soft tone over your silence. But heaven says, no more. Everything she built is about to fall. Everything she hid is about to rise. Everything she planned is about to backfire. The same people she manipulated will eventually see through her mask. The same walls she erected against you will collapse on her. The same lies she told will haunt her. The same traps she set will catch her. Because heaven is not blind. Heaven is not silent. Heaven is not passive. Heaven is patient, and when heaven moves with fire. My beloved child, I want you to notice something. Why did you feel connected to this message instantly? Why did your breath shift? Why did your chest tighten? Why did your focus sharpen? Because your spirit recognizes divine truth. Your soul knows this message is aligned with your past experiences, your recent intuition, your emotional discomfort, your unexplained sadness, your loneliness, your sudden fatigue, your confusion around certain relationships. You've been fighting an invisible battle without knowing it, and now heaven is exposing the enemy. My child, Archangel Michael wants you to know this. You are protected, and no weapon formed against you will prosper, not even the ones she designed in silence. He says her energy has been removed from your path. Her influence has been revoked. Her access to your blessings has been denied. Her connection to your destiny has been severed. And now heaven is asking one thing from you: do not go back. Do not let her re-enter your life. Do not let her words deceive you again. Do not let her tears manipulate you. Do not let her softness blind you. Heaven removed her for a reason. Heaven exposed her for a reason. Heaven is protecting you for a reason. My beloved child, your destiny is entering a season of elevation, and she cannot go with you. She does not deserve to. And this is the part that will shock you the most: her plan was timed. Yes. She had a date in her mind. A moment she expected would be your downfall. A moment she believed would break your confidence. A moment she thought would turn others against you. A moment she planned like a final blow. But Archangel Michael intervened before that moment could arrive. He cut the thread before it snapped. He destroyed her plan before it activated. He shattered the timeline she prepared. Because heaven says your destiny is too valuable, your calling is too powerful, your spirit is too pure, and your heart is too rare to be destroyed by someone else's insecurity. My beloved child, the storm she created is turning back toward her, and the blessings she tried to block are flowing toward you double, triple, multiplied. Heaven is turning betrayal into breakthrough. Pain into purpose. Exposure into elevation. And you are walking into a future she cannot contaminate. My child, listen to the final instruction: let her go. Let her mask fall. Let heaven handle her. Your only job is to move forward. And heaven will walk with you. Archangel Michael will protect you. And no betrayal, past, present, or future, will ever touch your destiny again. My beloved child, don't look away now, don't even blink, because what is about to be revealed in this exact moment is the most critical, most explosive, most spiritually charged part of this entire message, and if you skip even one word, you will miss the divine interception Archangel Michael is setting in motion for your protection, because the woman who betrayed you, the one whose shadow you trusted blindly, the one whose silence was sharper than a knife, the one whose smile was painted with deception, she is trembling right now in the unseen realms because heaven has begun to rip open the layers of darkness she wrapped around your destiny. And what heaven is exposing next will shake you to your core, but you must stay, you must listen, you must absorb every vibration of this divine warning because your entire spiritual timeline is shifting as you read these words, and Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, listen carefully, because the trap she built is seconds away from collapsing under her own weight." My child, feel the pressure rising in your chest right now, feel the heat in your palms, feel the heaviness behind your eyes. This is not fear, this is your spirit aligning with heaven's revelation, this is divine truth shaking your inner world awake, this is your soul recognizing the danger you were never meant to face alone, because heaven has been protecting you silently for months, blocking every attack she aimed at your name, at your blessings, at your relationships, at your spiritual peace, even before you knew what she was capable of. And listen, my beloved child, this is the shocking part heaven wants you to hear. She wasn't just betraying you in small ways, she was orchestrating a full-scale emotional collapse for you. Her plan wasn't casual, her intention wasn't accidental, her betrayal wasn't impulsive. It was structured, layered, strategic, calculated. She studied everything about you, your kindness, your forgiveness, your softness, your silence, your hesitation to confront, and she shaped her betrayal around your gentleness because she knew you wouldn't suspect a soul you trusted. But heaven has stepped in now. Heaven has slammed its foot into the ground and stopped the timeline she was about to activate, and Archangel Michael is drawing a line of divine fire between you and her, saying, "No more." Her access is revoked. My child, here is the secret heaven kept hidden until you were strong enough. The woman who betrayed you has been speaking your name in low places, twisting your story to people who never deserved to hear anything about you in the first place, using your vulnerability as entertainment, using your kindness as leverage, using your silence as a weapon. And she fully believed she would get away with it because she thought you were too pure to see the darkness behind her eyes. But heaven says, purity is not blindness. It is protected insight, and that protection is what brought you to this message. My beloved child, you must understand how serious this is. Her betrayal was so deep that if heaven did not intervene today, you would have walked into a moment that would have shattered you emotionally, damaged your trust permanently, and pushed you into a spiritual exile that heaven could not allow. You are too chosen for that. Too anointed. Too guided. Too divinely protected. That is why heaven is speaking to you with such intensity, such urgency, such unstoppable force. My child, Archangel Michael is showing me something right now, a vision of a door she tried to lock you out of, a relationship she tried to poison, an opportunity she tried to block, a blessing she tried to sabotage, all because her heart carried envy that grew into a dark hunger. But envy cannot win against destiny. Jealousy cannot win against divine purpose. Manipulation cannot win against angelic protection. She tried to dim your light because she could not create her own, but heaven says your light is rising now with such strength that her shadows will burn when they try to touch you. My beloved child, that heaviness you felt around her wasn't a coincidence. That sudden sadness wasn't random. That confusion wasn't your weakness. That emotional exhaustion wasn't just life. Your spirit was warning you. Your energy was reacting to her intentions. Your intuition was screaming for you to wake up. And heaven is confirming it now. She was planning something final, a last move, a last attack, a last manipulation that she believed would collapse your confidence once and for all. But my child, listen, Archangel Michael destroyed it before she could execute it. He shattered the blueprint of her plan. He broke the spiritual link she was using. He silenced the voices she spoke to. He reversed the narrative she built. He exposed the lies she told. And the same people she tried to turn against you will one day see her for who she truly is. Heaven is not finished yet. Heaven is not done protecting you. Heaven is not done elevating you. Because when God uses betrayal, it is not to break you but to shift you into a higher destiny. And that is what's happening now. Your spiritual vibration is rising, your destiny is unfolding, your blessings are multiplying, and her betrayal has become the staircase of your elevation. My beloved child, listen to the most important part. Heaven is removing her energy from your path forever. You will notice this shift physically. People who were connected to her will pull away from you or reveal their true intentions. Conversations involving her will feel different. Your intuition will become stronger. Your peace will return slowly, deeply, fully. Your spirit will breathe again. And the more distance heaven creates between you and her, the more blessings will flow into your life without blockage. Because she was not just a betrayer, she was a blockage, a burden, a spiritual weight hanging on your destiny, and heaven has lifted that weight. My child, understand something powerful: her plan is dead. Her influence is gone. Her mask is falling. Her lies are cracking. Her energy is losing power. Her circle is shrinking. Her manipulation is weakening. Her control is dissolving. She cannot touch you anymore. She cannot access your blessings. She cannot interfere with your destiny. She cannot sabotage your future. Heaven has seen to that. Archangel Michael has sealed it. And your spirit has confirmed it. My beloved child, this is your final divine instruction: walk away. Don't confront her. Don't expose her. Don't fight her. Don't argue. Heaven will handle her destiny. God will deal with her consequences. Archangel Michael will monitor her every move. You, my child, must simply rise. Rise into your next season. Rise into your spiritual calling. Rise into your divine protection. Rise into the blessings waiting for you. Because betrayal is not the end, it is the beginning of elevation. And heaven says, beloved, move forward. I am guarding every step you take. My beloved child, don't stop here, don't blink, don't allow even a fragment of your attention to drift away, because this final part is the very message heaven held back until now, the message that carries the last divine strike against the woman who betrayed you, the message that Archangel Michael himself has been preparing to deliver into your spirit, and he says, beloved, listen, this is the moment truth replaces illusion. Because everything she built in darkness, everything she whispered behind closed doors, everything she plotted in silence, everything she disguised as love, everything she wrapped in innocence, all of it is beginning to crumble in the spiritual realm as heaven exposes the deepest layer of her deceit, the part she prayed no one would ever see, especially you, because the truth she hid is not small, not simple, not accidental. It is the core of her betrayal, the root of her actions, the seed of her jealousy, the fire behind her manipulation, and heaven did not reveal it before because you were not ready then, but you are ready now. Your spirit is stronger now, your intuition is sharper now, your heart is protected now, and heaven says, beloved, receive this revelation without fear, because it is not here to break you, it is here to free you. The final truth is this: she did not betray you because you were weak, she betrayed you because you were chosen. She didn't envy what you had, she envied what heaven planned for you. She didn't attack your present, she attacked your future. She didn't target your life, she targeted your destiny. She saw something in you that you didn't even see in yourself yet: a rise, a blessing, a spiritual awakening, a divine glow, a purpose she could never reach, and instead of healing herself, she tried to harm you. But heaven says, destiny cannot be destroyed by those who do not carry it. My beloved child, Archangel Michael is showing me a vision. She was spiritually tracking your blessings, counting your opportunities, watching the doors that opened for you, and every time heaven pulled you forward, she felt left behind, and in her insecurity she began constructing a silent storm meant to push you backward. but what she did not know is that heaven was using her betrayal to propel you forward even faster. The very energy she used to delay you is now being reversed back into your life as acceleration, and the negativity she directed toward you is being purified into divine fuel for your next season. My child, listen to this final shock heaven kept for last. She was not alone. There was someone she confided in, someone she used as her sounding board, someone who validated her bitterness, someone who helped her twist your story, but heaven is cutting that tie as well. These connections are dissolving as you read this. Her alliances are weakening. Her influence is evaporating. Every spiritual cord tying her to your destiny is being severed. Every whisper she sent against your name is returning to its sender. Every hidden intention is being laid bare before heaven's eyes. My beloved child, your spirit can feel this shift, that strange lightness around your chest right now, that sudden calm entering your breath, that unexplainable sense of clarity forming in your mind, that quiet divine warmth touching the back of your neck. This is Archangel Michael sealing your energy, closing spiritual gates she once tried to access, erasing imprints she left on your path, burning away every shadow she cast over your blessings. Heaven is cleaning your timeline. Heaven is restoring your destiny. Heaven is rebuilding the parts of you she tried to damage. My child, heaven wants you to understand one more sacred truth. You are not leaving this situation broken, you are leaving it reborn. You are not walking away confused, you are walking away awakened. You are not losing anything, you are gaining spiritual armor no person can pierce again. And the reason heaven exposed her fully today is because your next season requires purity, clarity, and protection. Heaven cannot allow contaminated souls around you anymore. You are stepping into a divine elevation, a rise she was never meant to witness, and heaven is hiding your next chapter from her eyes forever. My beloved child, feel this. Heaven is closing a door behind you right now that she will never open again. Her influence is gone. Her access is dead. Her shadow cannot follow you. Her name will fade from your path. The spiritual storm is over. The betrayal is over. The interference is over. The timeline she tried to break is being rebuilt with divine fire. And in this very moment Archangel Michael places his hand on your shoulder and says, "Beloved, rise. You are protected. You are chosen. You are free.